I'll say this again, brothers and sisters. These are exciting times to be alive, even though like I struggle in this world sometimes because it's like brothers and sisters, like without sounding arrogant, like we're awake to these things, and so much of the world is quote unquote in on it. You know what I mean? Like it's all the famous people, and it's even not famous people. Like it's so overwhelming. But having brothers and sisters in the Christian truth community, right? Like we're all like most of us are like watching for the Lord, waiting on the Lord, and we're trying to expose things and wake people up. Like I'm never talking woke, that woke garbage that the liberals do. You know what I mean? All the trans movement and all that stuff. That stuff's overwhelming too. Like those super accepting people don't accept Christian viewpoints at all. Like I see so much of it. I watch that Simp Saver Sam channel, and like he shows that stuff. He's a Catholic, and sometimes he says I'm a Christian, but like if he's Catholic, he's not a Christian. I'm not trying to be rude. It's like if you're a Christian, you're a Christian. If you're a Catholic, well, you're a Catholic. You know, you most Catholics probably, I don't know. Most Catholics not in the church, I'll say, like they probably believe in Jesus, I would think and hope. And it sounds like a lot of them do, which is good. But then you add on this stuff which doesn't have anything to do with salvation and, living for God. Just straight up pick up your cross and put on the armor and, just go out there and try and do things with a humble heart and in love. Because, sometimes I get frustrated on this channel, and maybe sometimes I just need to take a break or something for a while, but I like doing this channel. It's a type of fellowship, and I've had great comments over the years. I had a lot of crap comments over the years too. Pardon my use of that language there, but anyways, I'm just very excited for these times we're in. Like in my heart, like, and I know I'm not going off of my heart feeling. Like I'm I want to read the scripture and go with that. I have brothers and sisters that leave like Bible verses all the time and like help me out when I'm like not getting my point across like the way I want to. I think that's amazing too. This divine timing of like, again, knowledge shall increase in the end days. The internet, AI in a way too, because AI is, I talked about it before. It's so creepy to me, and I think you guys share in that. It's interesting and neat, and sometimes it's like a little like I want to know like if it's like fallen angel tech or literally like the fallen angels and like demons, spirits are working through that, because I don't understand how all that works. I wouldn't pretend to. Right? Like I'm not some scientist that works on that stuff and figured it all out, and I don't know, like it's end time stuff to me. It has to be. And like I'm saying, like the internet, like having Google and YouTube, it has grown over the years by leaps and bounds. And you type in anything and it will come up basically. Like that's the point we're at. Where we're going from here, in my honest opinion, is the rapture will happen soon. The catching away, the harpazo, and then things will get very interesting, in quotes, for the world. I hope and pray that, that's why I leave these videos. I know they sound crazy to the average person when I'm talking about aliens coming after the rapture or like in time with the rapture, right, to explain it away. I really think that's what's going to happen. It just, all the predictive programming of aliens and UFOs and all the new age stuff now, right, they're all woke, and this world, like, it's overwhelming. It is. Anyways, back to the regular kind of content I do, because I usually just rant for a bit on these things. But again, I'm excited about this. I like talking about it all the time. And I know like people I love, they don't want to hear that. They don't want to hear it at all. And that's like all I want to talk about. So it's hard sometimes. I can have regular conversation, but Again, I think we share in that. Hey, brothers and sisters, we could talk about this stuff to anyone and everyone, especially people that we love that are asleep to this stuff, right? Jung J is a South Korean actor and filmmaker. He's sold out in two ways here. He's pitching this product, this noodle dish here. Looks not bad, but he's covering one eye with it on purpose. It's a form of communication, right? He's signaling his other Freemason buddies that he's in the club. And these people believe they're enlightened, and again, it's the false light of Lucifer, the light bearer, who is Satan. So he's selling a product, selling out that way, and he's got the one eye symbolism, the eye of Horus. More one eye symbolism. He's on a magazine cover. That's a good way they do the one eye symbolism to get it out there to people. And he's hiding his hand in his coat the way a Freemason would do. Who would have guessed? Once more, you watching that don't believe what I'm saying and you think I'm a crazy person, you will find out one day. And I don't say that in any rude way. I'm just like, I'm telling you, you're going to find out one day. It's very strange having people not believe you. It feels like a bad horror movie sometimes where you're like, no, I'm telling you, guys, listen to me. Or it's like They Live or something too, like where people are in denial about that, like, right? Rody Piper and the black guy, I think, they get into like fisticuffs, and it's a pretty intense scene. If you guys have seen They Live, you know what I'm talking about, right? And Rody Piper's trying to get the guy to put on the glasses, right? And he's like, I'm not putting on those glasses. And they get into this epic fight, and he finally puts the glasses on, and feels like that, trying to like wake up people sometimes. They're like, no, seriously, you need to listen to this. It's really not an option. You may think it's an option, but there's eternity in heaven with Jesus, or there's hell. It really is, those are the options. If you think you die and you just go in the ground, lights out, nothing's going to happen, game over, that's not what happens. You're eternal. You go on forever, and it's going to be up or down. I wanted to show you one more picture. It's nothing that great, but just the look on the guy's face. So this is Raphael Kunard. He's a French actor. And Xavier got this photo, and just like, he's throwing up the devil horns here. They all love to stick out their tongue, their snake tongue or whatever, and look at his eyeballs. Like, he looks like a demon. So I just thought this photo was interesting and just like creepy, to be honest with you. So maybe you'll agree, maybe not, but you know, I really hope the rapture soon, and it just feels like it. I was saying before, like it's a heart thing, but someone commented the other day, it's like you're preacher of rapture, you're listening to your heart, not the gospel, or not the gospel, but not the Bible, and pardon me. But they were saying, like, you know, you're just going off heart emotion, and that's not the case. That is a part of it, because, you know, God gave us that instinct, like that heart feeling. You know, when people say they make food with love and stuff, like, I believe that's a real thing. Might sound hokey to people. I don't know. I just think, like, when you do things with love, there's that feeling there. And it's like, you know, it's hard to describe a feeling sometimes, but anyways, brothers and sisters, I've ranted enough for today. God bless you all. Let's all pray for each other, because I get comments sometimes about people, like, you know, they're struggling, or a family member's struggling, or there's a health issue, or just a lot of things. And I definitely do pray about that. And, you know, sometimes when we don't get results from our prayers, it can be deflating and disappointing, you know. But I really believe our prayers are not in vain, even just a small little prayer. I think, you know, God hears it, and I don't know how he's going to affect things with it all the time. Like, sometimes things are obvious, like, you know, God will just heal someone, and then it's pretty obvious. There's definitely cases of false healings, I know that for sure. Brothers and sisters, everyone else, hope to see you soon. God bless you.